House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 3, and Queen Rhaenyra doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but apparently the Greens, they know what to do. And look at how tired those eyes are. The eyes of somebody that just wants to be a peacetime queen. This episode does something different that we have never really seen in House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones. The central point is we are focusing on one character, and that is Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen. You see Queen Rhaenyra housing some of her first official small council meetings within the Red Keep, and you can see it in her eyes. She's frustrated. All she wants to do is have a coronation. All she wants to do is have this war over. All she wants to do is to be with her family. But as her small council reminds her again and again and again, just because you won a battle does not mean you won the entire war. Yes, winning the Battle of the Gullet was satisfying. And the taking of King's Landing, kudos to you. Kudos to you. And I know she did, and we all did, felt a type of way when we saw the main force of the Greens kneel to Queen Rhaenyra's cause. The Rogue Prince was all but belittling Sir Ormond Hightower, who from the knowledge we have has the biggest army for Team Green, and they have a dragon, and dragon rider Daemon Targaryen and his dragon Targaryen. And the guy accepted the terms. Daemon told him, hey, you're gonna kneel, you're gonna get your army, you're gonna march your behind back to where you came from, and you're gonna give him his little, was it nephew, cousin? What? I can't remember the relation. He gonna give him Daemon Targaryen as a prisoner. You can say he's a man with no honor, but I'm gonna call him cunning. He lived to fight another day, and it doesn't matter if you think, hey, he's an oathbreaker. As long as you win, you get to tell the story. At this moment, Queen Rhaenyra doesn't have any stories to tell, and it really makes you ask the question: is she better than the alternatives we would have got on the Iron Throne? And I don't know. You're not supposed to know. You're supposed to be second guessing everything ahead of you, because the job is never done. There's always someone within the Red Keep asking for something, wanting something, needing something, and she is seeing, and she needs to have the answer. That's the hard part. There's the question of funding a city, funding a kingdom, and that is something they don't have. We saw that Team Green took all the money and split it at different locations, and no one that's still alive or currently in the castle knows where the funds are. You have the High Septon that don't give a damn about House Targaryen and looks her dead in the eye and tells her that. Reminds her that, hey, I anointed Aegon Targaryen on the Iron Throne. What does it look like for me to, a few months later, to go put a crown upon your head and now say you are the rightful queen? Oh, because you got more dragons than he did? No! It's another reminder to us and to her that everyone doesn't hold House Targaryen on such as high of esteem. And it's a good reminder that just because she has all these dragons doesn't mean that other people thinks that she is better. And since she's never had to experience war and see how people see House Targaryen in a different light, this is drawing to her. What do you mean you don't hold the dragon folk in high esteem? Even her small council is pulling at her from all different directions. I think it was a bad mistake when she said she's going to leave half her small council on Dragonstone because she thinks they didn't believe in her. Did they? No. They're still men of honor and regard. You need to bring them in. You need to at least dismiss them from the small council and put them in other positions. You need as many people on your side as you can get. I think our three main council members have good ideas, but sometimes they do go too far. Daemon on conquering Westeros. Hey, that seems like a good idea. I can see the benefits of it in the long run. Daemon wanting to conquer the whole world. Too far, calm it down. But sorry, you wanted to help the small folks. Of course, you need them to be on your side to hold any type of city, any type of rule. Sorry, you're not seeming like she's the biggest fan of House Targaryen having all this unchecked power. A concern, something we need to pay attention to. And Corlys, We'll get to Corlys. Is it a good idea to have Alicent and Helena held as prisoners? Yes. And this is where I can see Rhaenyra making mistakes. It's good to utilize the resources that you have, and that is Alicent. You did help rule the Seven Kingdoms under your dad for all those years when he was sick, but she is on the opposite side. Should you be taking her advice on taking petitions, on navigating how to rule? Maybe, maybe not. But do you believe she has your best interest at heart when you are trying to kill all her sons? I don't know, Rhaenyra. And then you completely messed up on how to handle Corlys' situation. He went to you and admitted, like, hey, these my two sons right here. I want him to have my last name. Let's do this. You're the queen. You're ruling. I need you to make this official. And in this scene and other scenes, you can see it in Rhaenyra's face that she was not comfortable at lifting them all the way up from bastards to the heir of the House Valerion. No. And this really should have been an easy decision. Lord Corlys Valerion, the hand of the queen, has given so much to this cause. His son died married to you. His wife died fighting for you. He lost his big old fancy castle that he spent years building fighting for you. And you deny this man because you know the rumors that went about your sons, his supposed grandsons, and think that raising up these children will somehow affect how people see your kids and think, oh man, if she's gonna raise those bastards up, maybe she rose her kids up with which we all suspected were bastards. No, Rhaenyra, no. Especially for a man that gave so much to your cause. He snapped. He was tired of it. He looked the dead in the eye and called all three of her eldest sons bastards. And it's true. We have other moments where Rhaenyra was just feeling herself too much. She got some of the richest people in King's Landing that were supporting the Greens and that did hold on to a lot of the food stores of the city. And while they were all gathered, she had the gold cloaks under her command go into their domiciles and steal all those food stores that they had and that they were hoarding from the people. In my opinion, right plan, wrong way to do it. Did it feel good for her who wasn't able to have a traditional coronation and Massaria had gotten to her head that, hey, you stole this food back, you can give it to the people and they're gonna be chanting your name. This will be like your unofficial coronation. Come on now. Things like that may feel good in the moment, but how much better would it have been to work with those ultra wealthy people within the city, have them on your side, convince them with a little force to give up that food that they had stolen. Because Damon warned you, hey, you took that food, but it wasn't enough to sustain the small folk. It was only enough to help get them by for a little bit. We need long-term solutions. And shout out to Torrin Manley, who was here at this meeting because he made sure that remind Rhaenyra the only reason they are shortage of food was because of her blockade that she had on the city. She caused the issue in the first place. And then to find out that one of your most prized prisoners isn't even the prisoner that you wanted this whole time, and that Ormond Hightower went against his word and has taken one of a nearby cities within the reach called Tumbleton. Is that the first battle of Tumbleton? Are they gonna save that for another episode? I'm not sure, but I know Team Green is, they may be down, they ain't out. I definitely enjoyed this storytelling for Rhaenyra within this episode. Do I want this to happen in all the rest of them? No. It's interesting to see how she is ruling, how she wants things to be. She is somebody that was raised on being a peacetime queen, and now she's forced to fight in this war. That ain't what she wants. That is not what she wants to do. Now I'm even more curious how she's going to handle all these armies with various loyalties. Do you like the video? Leave a comment. Let me know. Did you like the episode? Was it everything you thought it would be? Time will tell, but how much time do we have for Queen Rhaenyra? And let's all remember,